Special Agent Fox Mulder here, and we're down at Bittern and a Curva Grande. We're about 60 kilometres southeast of Melbourne in Victoria, Australia, and we're going to see what we can catch along the Stony Point line today. Hopefully we've got a steel horse on track. We were down here a couple of times last week, no steel horse all week, so hopefully he's back on track this week. There's been talk of strikes and all this sort of stuff, but I've got no idea, honestly. Oh, we'll get a Doodlebug anyway. We're going to have a fair bit of track time with him. We can see him all the way down the hill down there, and he'll be sweeping around the curve over there. So around about 70 to 80 k's an hour. Here we have our trackside axle counter after every intersection. I've said this before, but yeah, a lot of the time trains are going over these intersections. There's a place where they can disconnect, so that counts the axles, which is pretty irrelevant if the Doodlebug's coming in single carriage there. Here's our Aussie crossing signal for those interested in the in these things, and we've got safe trans systems there. They roll along a lot of the stuff along here, and of course Westinghouse as well. Gate's running a bit of mould on it up there by the looks of it. Ancient gate, second hand, old fashioned. Alright, pizza delivery's here. Well, I might have to take advantage of that. Don't know where they're coming from though. Just spotted all this stuff hanging off the utility pole there. It's kind of like a half. What do we got? We got some Halloween and we've got some Christmas stuff there. Kind of kooky though, isn't it? Here's a bit of a close in for you of the kookiness. Found me an old gearbox down here. Might have to take that home and redo that up. Might take a little while though. A bit of Melaleuca flower. Look at that. Have a smell of that. Oh, God, there's a bee in there. Have a smell of that. Mellow vision. On Special Agent Fox Mulder. Doodlebug ahoy! I love the sound of the gates. First rail video for the week for Agent Mulder. Right, we'll get into position and get him right around the corner here. So we can get a horn salute out of him. Oh, late horn salute. Yeah, he's got to throw out the anchor a little bit there. He's probably from about here, he's about 60 k's an hour through to Stony Point, which is another 3 stations down. Probably about another 12 clicks down. All right. Doodlebug ahoy and gone into the distance. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, what's Agent Mulder found here? Oh, model railway you can set up. And 2 rail ties, plates, and a rail. Maybe I can run a monorail. So here's your setup for the crossing we just filmed the train on. And we'll be cruising past the old gazette there at Bittern Motors there. It's should be historically listed if it's not already. So and just on their left there we've got our Bittern Motors and the old Gaza in there. So very unusual to see those sort of things around. Sorry, my window's down, you probably can't hear. Window up. New servo coming up here on the left. Just what Hastings needs, another servo. We've got about 5. Or petrol station, gas station. Those in the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere, I should say. And there's your Maccas. Mickey D's, McDonald's, the big boobs of America, I've heard it called many a thing. So, but yep, there's our McDonald's, there's our Red Rooter on the side there, and our KFC was on the left. We don't have a Burger King in Hastings, and Burger King in Australia is actually called Hungry Jack's. Industrial area of Hastings at this part, so we're pretty much on the edge of town. Here's our Hodgins Road crossing here that Agent Mulder likes to film the train from. It's one of the fastest points there. And the old church here on the left used to be Flinders College campus in 1986, and Agent Mulder used to go to school there. Had portable classrooms and such. When you're a kid, it looked a lot bigger, I can tell you that. Blue scope turnout. Hopefully there'll be some action on track today. Alright, here's this dinosaur up on the left. I caught the video up the other day when I went past here. I was a bit close, but you can see him sitting there behind the tree. Be able to zoom that in anyway. That's Dinosaur World, as well as the local Christmas tree farm. We're driving on the wrong side of the road. No, we're not Americans. We're driving on the right side of the road. You're the ones that drive on the wrong side of the road, man. Somerville Station. Well, Steel Horse Ahoy. This is one of the very first place I filmed a train from, right here. My very first train Steel Horse upload. Beauty's back on track. I wanted to get down a bit further. There's actually some gear over there I want to have a look at, so. Steel Horse Ahoy, finally. Should be a long beggar. Listen to that sound, man. Look, it's awesome. There's all our coils. Hoppers ahoy! Right, let's give him the whip. And he's out of there. Cool, that was good timing, just got here. Alright, let's go and have a look at this mow gear over here. Maintenance of way gear. I'll pause a little bit over there, I'll trip over. Mow worker ahoy. There's his train wheels. Right there. There's his actual wheels. There's his cab in there. All sorts of attachments for his piece. The end there. He's got all sorts of things to take out rail ties. And we can see some of that. That's for rail tie business there. Tamping, all sorts of business going on in there. Look at those hydraulic hoses, eh? There's your cab. Internals. And there's some of the symbols required to be able to register and operate the machinery here. RMS rail. I still haven't looked their ass up yet, so I don't know who they're all about. RMS rail 310. This is the best part. Right there. Awesome. Just trying to see, we've got some sort of plug there we can run some sort of electronics out of. Crush zones. Alright, that's enough of that, or I'll start foaming. Alright, well let's see what else we can catch. Well, we're down at Somerville station here, which is about 50 kilometres southeast of Melbourne. As you can see, we have Scooby-Doo down here, Scooby snacks, and some X lines that used to be run back in the days. It's quite a big depot here, and the station opened in 1886, I do believe, and the Mechanics Hall was opened at the same year. See the Mechanics Institute over there. That's still holds a few different forms of entertainment and meetings and such like that. And the world's biggest pile of rail ties. Alright, there should be a Doodlebug returning shortly, so we might wander down the track that way and we'll get him, because he won't be far behind the once the steel horse clears the track. He's the next one. He leaves at 1:56 from Stony Point, and he should be at the Blue Scope entrance there at about 2:05, so shouldn't be far off. We'll wander down and we'll find a fast spot for the Doodlebug. Everyone loves a fast Doodlebug, and we'll just have a fine look at our station here, unmanned of course, or unhumanned, non-humanned, that's the correct term I do believe. Well, that was really cool anyway. I got that steel horses back on track. Hopefully we'll be back on the runway tonight as well. I'll be able to get some night stuff of him. On to the next one. Circus roundabout. So I flicked it out about another 5.5, 6 clicks down the track. We're at Baxter. You can see a bit more mobile equipment over there. That's one of the yards for the local mow service. Camouflage track spider, exclusive to Australia. Look at that, camouflage right into the sign. Highly poisonous, dead within 2 seconds. So the line I'm currently standing on is the ex Mornington line. Used to go to Mornington. In this narrator's opinion, it probably should be back up and running, because the geography of this place means that if you want to go to Mornington, which is closer to Hastings geographically than Frankston, then you actually have to go all the way to Frankston and then back to Mornington. But this line here does go to Mornington, so bring it back or suffer the consequences. We can see the continuation, and it does curve around quite a fair bit around there. Buried rail line on Special Agent Fox Mulder. And we have our track speed limit there, 85 kilometres an hour, or roughly around 55 miles an hour, we'll say, given the conversion. And we'll have a look around, confirmation of koala count, and that stands at 0. Those dang blackberries just gave me the good news up my legs. So did half a dozen Joe Blakes. That's Latin for snakes. They came up my legs, long fangs forward, mate. It's alright. We run anti-venom in the water here, for just those occasions. For those interested in evolutionary science, this is some of the older style way of going about how you do your business with more of a spore system as opposed to blossoming and stuff like that. This is a type of bottle we've got along the side here. Alright, like button joke time. Go ahead and tell the like button that it has won the lotto and then drive it down to get its rewards. But before you get there, eat the winning ticket in front of its eyes. And yes, I have my high vis on. Always wear your high vis trackside if you're not at the crossing or something where where they're expecting people. Throw on the high vis. Just need an orange shirt and some sort of, plaid shirt with some orange fluoros showing on it. Dang, Cletus, why'd you have to park near my parents? That's alright, darling. These are my parents too. There's a bit of old interesting rail kit. That's the old telegraph poles they used to have along the side of the tracks. You'll see them worldwide. Some of them still being kept in place. I have noticed them several countries. So the old telegraph system. Some of the blackberries this year are going to be huge. Mulder will be filling his face trackside.